Alright, so let's continue some tweets because I did bookmark a lot yesterday. Okay, so when I did this video yesterday, the Sussexes were asleep, okay? But after the video come out, not my video per se, but this one in particular, they were at it. My global king and queen, yep. Okay, people are clapping. Okay, why did I do that? The Duke, that's time talking about it. Okay, so that's, let me just skip that one. There's another one. Prince Harry said, "Oh, y'all bullied my wife when she spoke about voting. LOL. Okay, I'm also going to speak about voting." Look at the meme, the nails and everything. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't think he gives a fuck anymore, honestly. And preface his statement with, "This year, I won't be able to vote. This year, they are put on notice." Oh my god, oh my goodness. Meaning the other years, he will vote, so he is working on voting next time. Even if it's gonna take time. He's not gonna be able to vote that quickly. Unless the law change. But right now, what's in the book, he has to become a resident, and then he has to become a citizen, and that takes at least 5 years, the most. Okay, that's all I'm saying here. My thoughts exactly. Good point. Clearly, they could not be silenced. Everybody's laughing. What a man for her laughing. The reason I did this is the fact that the meme with the nails and everything. And I did a video, I spoke about it on one of my previous video earlier today. I did a video, I believe I call it something, his status and tax, something like that. So if you do watch that video now, don't come back and slam me for it like I'm going into his personal business. I already got slammed for it when it first came out. And I think I lost one subscriber for making that video. And I told her, don't let the door hit her. So, yeah, I was not going into his business. It's pretty much what's in the book. I don't know his current status or anything like that. So I spoke about that already. Let's see, more tweets. "You Brits folks, you confuse me big time. Why stay up to watch a couple you claim to detest? Personally, if I don't care about you, you don't exist in my world. So don't give a rat's ass what you do. You can sit next to me, will not see you, but you all stay up for Harry and Meghan. I've been wondering about this since Meghan joined the royal family. They're irrelevant and you hate them, but they spend every waking moment talking and writing about them." Shaking my fucking head off. Okay, they are looking very healthy. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. They're closet fans. It's the only explanation. Closet fan. I didn't know. It took me a few seconds to realize what you meant, closet fans. Oh my god. They are closet fans from now on. Just thank them for the engagement. Hammer don't hurt them with truth. Oh, MC Hammer, I believe. I believe MC Hammer has the album that said "Hammer Don't Hurt Them," something like that, from the 90s, I think. Anyway, sidetrack. I'm sorry. They can't admit the truth even to themselves. Oh my goodness. They are stupid because they're the ones making them famous and gain much money. Those people are truly sick in the head. That's just misery, or they're getting paid to be insufferable. Oh my god. Yeah, you see, this is why I made a video. I think it should come out now because it's 6 o'clock. I did it really quick so it could come out. Someone sort of constructive criticism, I will call it. Because it wasn't bad at all. She wasn't insulting me or nothing. It was my ignorance of not knowing people's name. And those people that I forgot their name, one of them, at least one of them, I should have known when I was doing the recording. But I didn't remember her name. Actually, two names. They both have the same first name, but different last name. But I couldn't remember it. So she brought it to my attention that I should know people's name when I mention them on my videos, because I'm making those videos to be seen by many people. She's absolutely right. But at the moment when I was recording my thing, I could not remember it. You could knock me on the head. I could not remember the name. I remember the last name of Carolyn Flack. See, because of her tweet, because of her comment, I remember the names now. Carolyn Flack and Carolyn Durant. You see how dumb that is? I could not remember both of these ladies' name, and they both have the same name, except with different spelling though. But yeah, she made that point, and I made a video to thank her. Did I say thank you in the video? Well, I didn't. Well, whatever I said in the video. Like I said also in that same video, none of my videos are scripted. If I was sitting down typing this and that, and then I come up on the part where I come up with her name, I couldn't think about it. At the moment, I will search it and post it and put it in the script. But it was whatever's coming in my mind at the moment, like I'm doing right now. Nothing is scripted. So that's why I can remember it. However, I did put her picture of who I was talking about because she got it. And one thing I should have done in that video that I forgot her name, I could have typed her name at the bottom too. So that's my fault in that part also. So yeah. But anyway, that's that with this tweet. Let's see what else. I did bookmark a lot. Yes, Meghan and Harry, time 100. Such poise in class. All right. I thought I would see more comments. I think that's why I bookmark it, thinking I'm gonna see more comment. Shit. Oh my God. Also, just before I start my day, that's the camera reality I expect going forward. Period. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Again, her, I know of her. I can't remember her name right now. Oh, I remember it now. Wendy William. Yes, she has a show. Oh my goodness. Okay, but that was probably ABC or Time Camera. People keep going at it. King Archie will be offering his service. Oh my God. There's a 5 seconds. Let's hope there's no music. I'll put it, but I will cut. You know what? Let me let it play without the music. It's just a laughing with like a mystery kind of sound in the background. So if YouTube block me because of the music, I'll just cut the part that has the music and I'll just let this part play. He can retire now. Prepare to be disappointed, Archie says. Quote, those amateur can't use the good stuff. Close quote. So it's Archie who's making fun of his parents. King Archie watching them use bad quality. Oh my God, I swear, the Sussex squad, they do not need anything to entertain them. They just put some bullshit out there and they just go at it. Oh my God. Look at Archie. What is it? Michael Jackson? In one of those videos about Michael Jackson, the kids, you know, they're growing up now. So they were interviewing the kids. One of them said something that I think Prince Jackson was the one who said something like he was the one who was doing all the equipment things for his dad. But can you imagine? It's what? Maybe 10 years since he passed, I think? Around that, okay? 10. What is it? So let's say, for instance, if Prince Jackson is 19 now. So I'm just saying, I don't know his age. I could look it up, but it's just something, you know, I'm just bringing up. From the 9-year-old, let's say 9-year-old, doing his dad things, you know, high quality stuff, you know, the things that Michael Jackson be putting out. He wasn't putting that much out when the kids were born, his kids were born. But can you just imagine whatever we were able to see that came out for him, or things that he did were pretty good by a child, you know? So I could see this remind me of that pretty much. All right, laughing my ass off. Now you know that wasn't their camera. Time came from their camera crew. Archie will have his camera ready next time. Haha, finally, they listen to you. People are just laughing. Let me see. What? Oh, that's that. Okay. In conclusion, another biracial person outsmarted the royal voter and royal family. He saw a market for content about Harry and Meghan that isn't hateful. Use content already out there, mixed with slightly better sources, and made a mega like dollars while disguising himself from the royal cartel. They wish they were him. See, I think I mentioned in my last video that pretty much Omid, I'm gonna say Omid for now. We all know that it's two authors, but the other one is just hiding, you know? And I think she knew what was gonna come later on once the book come out, but she wasn't really putting herself out there for me to actually remember her name. So what Omid did here pretty much is use the tabloid content and then make a spin on it into a positive. So he's using their stuff, and then they're thinking that he got permission from Harry and Meghan. That I think I mentioned this tweet somewhere else. I didn't come up with it. I didn't post it, but I sort of refer to it. This is the one I was talking about in one of those videos. He has the entire market to himself. If there were more books like Omid's, he might have not sold as well. Look at the unearthed hate bias, like dozen of them in the last 3 years, all selling porky. Too many of them. It sucks to be a sheep and not able to see new emerging markets. Yep. So they all go in the bandwagon of talking negative about Meghan and Harry. And then Omid, the only one is like a needle in a haystack, who saw something different. Maybe his core values spoke to him, took their BS, and then make it into a book, and he's making tons of money. And I've said that before. It's because of him going out, making all those interviews, defending the book. They even throw a lot of curveball at him in many of those interviews. And in one interview, I'm not going to search for it, but he came out and said something. I was like, God damn, Kobe, I'm saying Kobe. I was like, Omid, take my money. That's when I decided to buy the book. And I'm making those videos, those review videos about the book. So, by the way, I finished chapter 5. And I haven't touched it since then. And I have a lot of audios I need to edit. So I'm trying to, because the news is so juicy, the tweets are so juicy, I can't really edit those videos. Because once the day pass, these tweets are irrelevant, pretty much. There's ice. It's just dancing. Right? The easiest book to write ever. It's like when someone invents something that feels like it should have already been invented. Why didn't I come up with that or see the need? Seems so obvious and easy. Probably beating themselves up. Yep, 42 people like this one. Yep. Tweet of the day. There is beauty and powerful comeback. Yep. So true, and all the other had painted themselves into a corner. They couldn't very well come out with book contradicting their previous position. He played it neutral the whole time. Yep. You nailed it. Who? This one is in the blank. That's Omid they're talking about. That co-author never promoted the book, did not take the bad press. You see? Never stood by Omid Scobie from the beginning, but is taking the money though. You see? This is why I couldn't remember her name. I know she exists, but for some reason I couldn't remember her name. See, it was just not me who saw that. I just put a video out. It's 6:17, about 17 minutes ago. I rushed and did it, edited, and put it out. I was talking about this. Right? Omid was the only one who's promoting the book. It's through the Sussex squad I knew of Omid. I told you guys, I don't follow a lot of people. Through the Sussex squads mentioning Omid, and then once the book came out, I know about the book. I've heard of the book, And then I went and followed Omid Scobie. And that's how I sort of know Omid Scobie. What is it? Caroline Durant, the co-author. See, I had to go, Caroline Durant. If she was putting herself out there like Omid did, I would have remembered her name. You know? So, yeah, I made a video about, oh, she does exist, you know? Anyway, I sent him a message of support. Sweet, I should too. Thank you for reminding me. Nah, I'd wager they're content with making stuff up or being told what to write by okay, that's the wrong right. By palace press officers. They don't want access to Harry and Meghan. They just want Harry and Meghan here in England to make their lies seem believed. They didn't even need any special access, just some integrity and foresight. Yeah, just integrity and foresight. Just tell the truth. They go crazy at it. My God, make up some nonsense. They had to listen to Simon Case though, and cater to their right-wing nutjob reader. Absolutely right. Omid is on the right side of history, and he's making some serious money. Can you believe all the royal voters are mad at him because he refused to join the let's smear Meghan club? Yep. Yes, unfortunately, we all can believe it, but we're on to them. The floodgates have been opened. All right, let's see here. Quote, every 4 years, we are told the same thing. This is the most important election of our lifetime. Close quote. The Duchess of Sussex said, quote, but this one is, close quote. Okay, Harry comments on being able to vote. Interesting. Reading between the lines, it sounds like he intended to find a way in the future. Yep, like I said, I did to see about his status because I could see there were so many things that was popping up in my mind when I made that video that made me went and search to see what were some of his options. And then I'm going to repeat myself here. I got slammed for it. They think I was being negative about the Sussexes. And I lost 1 subscriber for that. Anyway, their intervention will do more good to Trump. Privileged people lecturing the rest of us never bodes well. What does that mean? Yeah, sure. I'll be going to the voting booth and think how dare these privileged too tell me what to do. Then I will vote against my own interests. Stop. Remaining true to themselves. Yep. Okay. Remaining true to their cause, wanting misinformation and negativity on social media to stop and drawing communities together. She should stay in her own lane. What is her lane? Okay, her lane is your lane, is everybody's lane. She owns all the lanes. She is our savior. God bless her. This is hilarious. Her lane. Let me read it again because that's funny. It took me a while to get it. As I continue reading, I was like, oh, okay. Her lane is your lane, is everybody's lane. She owns all the lanes. She is our savior. God bless her. That's the life. Oh my God. She has an unhealthy hold on him. Unfortunately, that's clear. Let's see. Gotta go in there. That's the same one who repeated. He is a woman's puppet now, just like his great uncle who abdicated. Harry should abdicate as well and see how long this gold digger hangs around. Okay, then they give up stuff? All right. Reporters will pay you top dollars if you would out whoever is paying to tweet this nonsense for real. Okay, at first I got you, but this one is like out of this world. He always looked dazed. He always looked dazed, and she always looked smug. I don't know which video or tweet I was reading where they show Archie looking in the distance. So that's from both of them. So some of you see what I saw. Harry hoping for U.S. citizenship. Politics are big with them now. It's something new every week. Their main point was about misinformation. Yep. Love them and their encouraging words. Mm-mm-mm. There's a laugh. Bravo. Everybody's happy. Conspiracy theories. Question. Prince who? Question. Ignore online misinformation when truth comes to light. More like. What is that? Sarah Ferguson on Prince Andrew Jeffrey Epstein trouble. The prince has been accused of raping a minor, oh my God, who was allegedly trafficked by Epstein, though Andrew has repeatedly denied all allegations. Reuters Sarah Ferguson. Okay. June 19, 2015. Wow, well said. I am so proud of these two. Yes, and amen to everything they said. Let me put this on the screen so because I was reading it, okay? So I don't have to go look for it and post it because I was reading it. It was very small. This I just read that. All right, so that's that. So one more reply. 21 minutes. Harry shouldn't be involved in this discussion. Shameful to use his celebrity, that's quote, to influence the weak. Telling people to vote is not to influence the weak. How is it? Once you're in the voting booth, it's your choice. That's your own choice right there. It's telling you get off your ass and go to the voting booth. All right. With 830 military bases around the world, the election of the American president is always the most important election of our lifetime. The dire prediction by both sides never seemed to materialize, at least in my lifetime. I cannot imagine never being able to vote. It's our human right. Well, a lot of people fought for that. I'm glad. I don't know which country you are from, but a lot of people have risked their life. And right now in the US, a lot of people are risking their life right now. There's a lot of things I don't talk on my channel, but I know that's going on. The only qualification either Meghan or Harry has to sound off is that they have been anointed a power couple. And they are a power couple for one reason, that the Duke is the grandson of the Queen. There is nothing else, say Melaine McDonough. What? This sort of, but I don't fully get what this person is saying, but this sort of brought me to the attention of, again, I've mentioned this so many times, is the one of the interview he did at the Obama Foundation, where Melanie, someone corrected me, just Lucas, which I knew, but I just can't remember her name at that time when I recorded, just Lucas' wife, was asking Prince Harry about him. He's using his name to shed light on causes.
Fair to say that when you're born royal, you are born to serve. Is that fair?
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair. But I think over a course of your life, you start to get a better understanding, as you'd expect, of what that service and what that duty actually looks like. And to a certain extent, you have to create it or structure it, suiting your passions, suiting your preference, and suiting the need as well.
The protocol may have been lending your name and using your name to create a halo around the organization that would benefit it. And it sounds like the younger royals are more about more than just name association, more direct action and involvement. So do you feel you're more hands-on? Is that fair to say?
Just know one thing, people. We cannot choose our parents. You know, like by birth. It's different. I'm not talking in terms of adoption, okay? But by birth, you cannot choose who birthed you.
That I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life. I was born into this life, and it is a great honor to serve my country and the Queen.
So he was born into that. So whether or not it's because of Queen Elizabeth's grandson, or you could say, for instance, it's Princess Diana's child, because Princess Diana made a name for herself, even despite they kicked her out of the royal family. But it's by birth. By birth, he's using his birthright to shed light to causes that so many people are suffering from. So if you want to go in that route, I guess I could easily say the same thing about that. I'm just saying.
Her life from the exterior looked so wonderful. Gold coaches, red carpets, private jets, glamour. In reality, for her, was not a particularly enjoyable experience. And the fact that she had this to battle every day and ultimately to overcome helped her with that sense of appreciating what people who were really suffering terrible illnesses. The Prime Minister, Foreign Secretary, many of the ministers in government could see the benefit of Diana, both on the international stage and domestically. She was able to do things that politicians couldn't, and they recognized that, they admired her for it, especially when she started to bring the enormous symbolism and influence of royalty to very unfashionable causes. Just think about her impact on the AIDS debate in the United States. She went to the Harlem Hospital Center in 1989 and picked up a little African-American baby dying of AIDS. Nobody in public life had done that. Nobody in public life had even mentioned the word AIDS at that time. She was drawn towards the cause of AIDS, or leprosy, or mental illness. This was not run-of-the-mill routine royal work. To some of the other members of the royal family, this was a mystery. It mystified some senior members of the royal family that Diana should choose such demanding, such emotionally draining causes to support, because she didn't just turn up and shake a few hands, listen to a few speeches and disappear. She got very involved, engaged after a long day of emotionally draining work. I would say goodnight to her, and she would go into her apartment in Kensington Palace, and there would be nobody there. There might be a butler to bring her a boiled egg or something, but there was no husband to say well done. There were no children because they were at school or they were with their father. There was no supportive member of the royal firm to say, great work today.
Understand it to begin with. How do you know that that's a part of your destiny?
Well, we don't, put it this way, we don't all sit in a room with a queen and a blackboard going. It kind of, I don't know, I think it's, I wouldn't say it's in our blood, but at the same time I think it's over history and watching our parents, watching our grandparents, and just learning our way through that process. I mean, Christ, I think I went to my first proper royal engagement at the age of 4 or 5. So you make mistakes, like we all have, and then slowly you find your way and you start to realize that you've got an incredible platform to make really positive change.
Did you always embrace this role and responsibility?
No, I don't think I understood it. I think what happened to my mum probably put me a step back, thinking, well, how could someone who did so much for the world and did so much for everybody else could be treated like that by a certain institution? So it takes a bit of getting used to, but as I said, you know, it's once you understand the privileged position that you're in, you've then got to spend the rest of your life earning that privilege and giving back and also gaining the trust and respect of the general public and then using that position for good.
What helped you to understand that position that you were in?
Spending 10 years in the military was one.
And what did that do for you?
I think I wouldn't say it changed my outlook on life, but there were certainly experiences that I went through during those 10 years that not only was I surrounded by normal people on a day-to-day basis and being able to share and talk about everyday issues that they were going through, but it was a grounding moment for me as well. You know, wearing the same uniform as all of the people that I was serving with, getting an opportunity to serve your country on operations, but also being part of a family. And that's not just the guys and the girls that were wearing the uniform, but also the wives, the girlfriends, the kids. That whole network of support was huge. But I think my understanding of service and duty became really, really ingrained, or it was given to me by my service in the military, because that's what it's all about. And you're taking young people from some of the most deprived cities and towns across the UK for the British Armed Forces, and I know it's the rest for the rest of the world as well. But you're taking some people who've had some really, really hard upbringings and hard backgrounds, and you're training them to be ambassadors. You're training them to be fighters, but you're training them to be brothers in arms with each other as well. And I think that's an incredibly powerful tool to be able to do. And I have a huge amount of respect for anybody, whatever their background is, to be able to serve your country like that. I get all of my passion, inspiration, and energy from young people. And that is from from the ages of 6 or 7 in the Caribbean, when you get a 6-year-old turning around to you and telling you exactly how much damage your country and the developed world is causing them, all the way to 28, 30-year-olds who at some point in their life have already a better understanding of duty and service than I ever did at that age, because it's all about giving back. So yeah, I think that, look, lots of people say that, oh, your job of traveling the world is wonderful. Of course it's wonderful, but when we get sent to some countries, we don't always get to see the beautiful parts. We're always there trying to deal with some of the issues, but also doing everything we can to bring people together to make change, to make positive change. And it's an absolute joy and a privilege to meet the younger generation of change makers across the world who genuinely believe in the fact that they, as a single person and as a group and as a community and as a nation, not only can change their country, but can change the world as well. And that is what keeps me going on a day-to-day.
Again, my humble opinion, go back into hiding. Harry can vote here and nobody cares what Meghan thinks. Okay, you don't, okay. Who does she think she is giving people advice about anything. Fix your own family. But yet you're here to make that comment, so that means you care. Like I said, I don't follow a lot of people, so that's because I don't care about them. Meaning not caring doesn't mean I wish negative thing on them. It's just that whatever things they stand for, or if I know of them, if I don't know they exist, they don't exist to me. But anyway, who cares? That's why you tweeting. There it is. You see, I didn't even see that. You care. That's why you're tweeting. There it is. I'd like to apologize to all Americans for the behavior of our so-called prince. If it's any consolation, he is wisely rumored to be the offspring of Princess Diana and her lover. What? James Hewitt. And if so, has no legal claim to any title at all. What the hell? Okay, this person is one. First of all, you're not American. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Is James Hewitt have bald head? Because was it Prince Charles is, whatever traits that they have to have the bald headed, he has that trait. So that alone. And some angles, when you look at Harry, his forehead is all his dad. You could see Prince Charles and him. Okay, that's nonsense. All right. She's right. I'm glad you are. Okay, let's see. I agree, more important than ever that people register to vote and then vote. Trump 2020. See, people use it. Once you're inside the voting booth, it's your choice. I'm glad you at least understand that all Meghan was saying was to vote. No endorsement, just to vote. You see, that's exactly that. That's exactly that. Okay, if anything, she endorsed Trump by saying reject the hate speech and misinformation. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna stop here. All right, okay, 26 minutes, my last one. Hopefully there's not a lot of comment. That will be my last one, and I need to start editing because I did 2 or 3 videos already, because once the kids get up, too much noise. Not a royalist, saying the appearance was underwhelming. Baby, you woke up at 3 a.m. Okay, I read that. At 3 a.m. to complain. Just say you're a friend and go back to bed. Like MJ Doctor killing me. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Right? They know it's going to be all over Twitter tomorrow, but they can't wait. That was me yesterday. I got up really early. I didn't fully get up because of that, but it's just I can't sleep at a certain time. I just get up and go straight on editing. They complain about something Kane and Karen will never be part of. At least Time recognized the Sussexes for the last couple of years. They have global influence and it's growing. The unseasoned will always be in Meg's and Harry's shadow. Oh my God, you guys are too much. Trying to copy everything the couple do. They expected a grinding hyena like of William. Those hyenas laughed, never reached their eyes either. They are just going through the motion for pictures. You can tell they don't even want to be there. You see? One of the videos I did yesterday, I talk about where, you have to be emotionally connected to the cause. And I even put a portion of where Melanie was talking to Harry about how the royals connected with their patrons and stuff like that. Okay, girl, I live for your energy. Oh, I missed that one. LOL, they are fans who hate watch people they supposedly don't like. This is not normal. Girl, I live for your energy. Thank you. Squads, oh my God. Like, what were they expecting? A tour of the Sussex compound? Prime time, prime time, prime time. Harry, Meghan gone, prime time. Oh my God. You know what time is it? What is it? That's Sanders, former pro football player. And this is why Harry and Meghan will never go broke. The amount of engagement they attract will never go down. Right? I love this meme. I always use that. Hoes are always mad. They need to just admit that they are fans of Harry and Meghan, because we certainly won't wait up to watch something feature William and Kate or anyone else we didn't care or we didn't like. I know you're a big fan. Exactly. I don't even know when they are out and about, because I truly don't care. But the royalist, So that's that. That's all for the tweets. I'm gonna go and edit, and hopefully if I get to them before my son starts his class, I will edit as much as I can, and you will see all of them today. Why is it September 24th? So alright, so if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like and share. At least subscribe, okay? And I appreciate you watching.